guys, I'm still Joey.
I'm still Matt.
And on this episode of Project Chucky, we finish up the wiring of the Nitrous Express install.
Oh Lord, are we?
Yes, there's going to be a lot of sweating.
God.
A lot of tight, dark places that we don't want to be.
And then there's just going to be just electrical tape everywhere and solder flying and butt connectors and
spades and
it's
diamonds and clubs.
Oh my God, it's going to be everywhere.
Parts.
But I think it'll come out all right.
Yeah, it's going to come out all right. I don't do anything less than exception.
All right, well, come on, Chucky.
Yeah.
Plus, we're going to make sure we don't let the smoke out of anything.
Yes, can't let the smoke out of Chucky. Don't let the magic smoke out.
Well, we will be tapping into a coil driver and also a TPS signal in the engine harness.
Yep.
So we're gonna make sure all that still works afterwards.
So long as we put everything back together, we got 12 volts going to where we need to. Grounds are easy. Yeah, relays are gonna be tough. Those are always tough.
Grounds are great. You just sheet metal screw them to the nearest plastic. Wait, what?
Yeah, push pins. That's what I prefer. But yeah, that's it. That's what we got coming up this week. And
well, how about I'll tackle everything under the hood.
Yeah,
and you tackle everything inside.
Yeah, sounds
and
good.
We'll meet in the middle.
Okay, cool. Let's get to it.
Let's get going. All right, so we've already picked out a pretty suitable mounting place for our relay that will allow the nitrous solenoid wires to reach the relay. This cuts down on extra wiring we're having to add. So we're going to get this mounted and get the power and ground hooked up to the relay and go from there. Since both the nitrous and the fuel solenoid use the same ground and the same power supply, we're going to cut the wires down and combine them together so that you're only running one ground and one power instead of 4 altogether. So it'll make for a cleaner install. While we're running the grounds for the solenoids, we're going to go ahead and ground the Purge solenoid to the same stud on the cylinder head so that they're all joined together. So we're taking both power sides of the relay, both the low current and the high current side, and joining them all together to the main battery terminal over here. We're doing that to simplify wiring. Since all 4 of these terminals need power, we're going to join them all together so there's just one terminal going to the main battery junction block. The wire coloring on these relays both have a red and a white wire for the low current control. It doesn't matter on a relay which side is positive and which side is negative, so I'm using the red from one and the white from another so that way when I'm running these wires into the car, they're not the same color and I can tell which one is which. I will know that the white one is the main solenoids and I'll know that the red one is the purge solenoids when I'm running my extra wire. Okay, we're still under the hood. What we're doing next is we're hooking up the window switch inside the car. We need a RPM signal and a TPS signal. There's 2 ways to do this. You can hook it up at the throttle position sensor and also one of the wires at the ignition coil. What we're going to do to make a cleaner install is we're going to get the necessary pinouts at the PCM connector and hook it up inside this PCM so you don't see any of the wires. I'm officially filing a complaint with Ford that they don't put nearly enough electrical tape on their harnesses. Pull this out. Look at that. Oh, great. More electrical tape. Fantastic. So this green wire with a violet tracer, pin number 10, and this white wire with a violet tracer, which is pin number 70, are going to be the 2 wires that you need. The green wire with the violet tracer is going to be the TPS wire for the window switch, and the white wire with the violet tracer is going to be the RPM signal for the window switch. So we're going to splice into those, lengthen them, and run those inside the cabin to hook up to our window switch.
All right, guys, Matt got us set up underneath the hood. Now we're gonna move on and we're gonna go indoors with this loom. right, it's threaded down through the bottom, back up and through the firewall. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna join it with our Nitrous Express Nitrous Controller. All right, time to make some unions, here we go. Now, toggle this up in here. The time has come. We're gonna pull the wires up through the center console and we're gonna plug them into our buttons that you saw in a previous episode that are mounted here, here, and here. And then we're just about done. We have liftoff. You did under the hood.
Yeah, we wrapped it all up. I took care of under the hood, wired the solenoids, tapped into the crank trigger and the TPS, ran everything, mounted the relays, sent all the wires into the inside and said have fun.
Yep, and I got to lay on my back underneath the dash and run all the wires there and zip tie everything out of the way.
Carpet's all soaked, you sweat and just...
Lots of sweat out here. It
lots
is
of sweat.
very
Everything's
hot.
shorting out. And
Yeah.
it's all over the leather.
Well, yeah, so I plugged everything in, got everything taken care of. Lights came on, so that's good. It's always good when you're running 12 volts to where it needs to be. Tested the Purge worked. Made a nice little smoke show.
I like it.
Yeah, and yeah, now it's just time to take it to the track.
Yeah, we gotta throw a little tunage at it, but other than that, we're gonna take it to the track.
I also installed the voltage booster into it. We didn't show that in this video, but you're gonna need one with the nitrous installed.
And
so
we're
make
already
sure you
good on
tune
plugs.
For that. Yep, tuned. Yep, plugs are good.
Yeah,
you're doing the tune. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We just gotta fill the bottle. We're a Nitrous Express dealer, so we do have mother bottle on site.
That is true.
Yep, and now we just gotta take it to the track. I gotta get my junk in gear because I haven't touched my car since the last time we took it to the track.
That's right.
I'm gonna have to rip the pills out and send it.
You should probably leave the fuel jet in it.
Okay.
Take the nitrous jet out. You don't want to put too much.
Yeah. Lean is mean, as
Right.
they say.
So I think other than that, we're pretty set, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Let's fire it up. Let's get it off the lift and make room for the next customer car.
Yeah, I think that's all we need.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for viewing, and
Thanks
we'll
for
see you
watching.
next week.